Hey guys, Jelena Jensen here with your favorite baldy, Limpy, welcoming you to this week's free MMORPG Weekly News.
Alright guys, do me a favor and put your thank yous to Jelena for that wonderful intro down in the comments below. I know she'll really appreciate it. Now, jumping right in, I know we've heard a lot of news lately about games shutting down, so it's always nice to hear news about games continuing to progress towards the launch and new games coming out. And this week we heard about Tom Clancy's EndWar. Now, EndWar is going to be a strategic, real-time strategy MMO where players are going to have real-time battles and army management. You're going to have a single-player campaign as well as player-versus-player challenges. And also, you're going to have massive community-based wars. So that seems pretty cool to me. I'm interested to see more as that comes out. You can see some of it in the background right now as this video is playing behind me. Now, players will also be able to jump into this game. You're essentially going to be one of the leaders that survives World War III. And you're going to be there to rebuild your homeland and reunite either the European forces, the Russian Spetsnaz, or in either way, lead your faction into battle for the Earth's remaining resources. Now, right now the game is currently in closed beta, and I'm sure we're going to hear some news about open beta in the very near future. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Up next was a rather interesting announcement from the group behind Firefall, and that was that they're actually going to shut down the game's PvP. Now, this is not permanent, it's just a temporary shutdown, and the idea behind it is they feel that right now there's such a small percentage, which is like 3%, that actually participates in PvP, and that's taking valuable resources away from the game being able to move and progress forward in the PvE content where the majority of people spend their time. And this also takes those resources away from team members that can be working on bugs and basically a lot of new content and stuff like that. So the decision has been made. They're going to shut down PvP for now, and in the future, when they can bring attention back to it, they're going to bring attention back to PvP. I actually think this is a really smart move and probably something that we wouldn't hear a year ago. They would have just shut down the whole game, or they would have, who knows what they would have done. They just powered through it. So I actually think this is a really wise decision. And, admittedly, the team is saying that they can do much better. So, you know what? Let's give them a chance to do that. And you know what? While we're at it, let's go enjoy some of that PvE and Firefall. Now, there is no way we're going to see any PvP shutdown from World of Tanks anytime soon. The game is now powered into its update 8.8, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, it seems like every month we're getting an update from this game with more stuff. This time we get the new battle arena, Tundra. We're getting new medium Soviet tanks from tier 6 to 8. Object 40 will also be joining in the rankings. We've also got new German tanks added to the tech tree with the debut of tier 4 DW Heavy Chariot and the T6 VK3002 medium tank. You've also got some transformation of heavy tanks on the German side, and you've also got a new medium and heavy tank to the Chinese tech trees as well. So pretty crazy stuff. This update has been announced, but it actually goes live on September 18th, which is later this week, for both North America, Europe, Asia, and the Pacific. So pretty crazy stuff. Once again, update 8.8 for Wargaming's World of Tanks coming very soon. I know you guys are jazzed about this one. So next up, we've got news from Ragnarok 2, and the cool news is that there's an all-new race available, the Noel. And the Noel begins the game as all tiers and can use both melee and area range attacks for defense. But at level 25, the Noel can choose between two alternate classes, and either that's the Crescentia or the Soulmakers. Now, if it goes the Crescentia, can use alter skills alongside of some added debuff skills, but if it chooses the Soulmakers, can give up the alter skills in return for some death magic, healing powers, and strengthening buffs, which seems pretty cool to me. Now, one of the team members gave us an amazing quote, and that is calling Noel a cute immortal devil elf children wielding death magic with a beautiful and tragic story. What's not to love? I have to agree, what's not to love? So those of you guys who are enjoying Ragnarok 2, you're now going to be enjoy that with a whole new playable race, the Noel. So go enjoy Noel and the cute little devil elf children wielding death magic with a beautiful and tragic story. Now, as many of you know, I love me some Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. The comedy in the game is priceless. The overall entertainment value of the game is so high. I can't actually get away from the game. I play it in my spare time. I've played it on the live stream. It's just such an entertaining game. Now this week we got a brand new character for Ubisoft's Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, and that is the Runaway, which basically, this is a prim and proper female that actually exchanged everything to grab a musical axe and take off and just start beating the crap out of stuff. Now, she has some lightning speedy attacks and some furious mid-range attacks, which is really, really powerful. So something for all of you guys who are looking for a new adventure to check out. Now she adds to the Knight, the Archer, and the Mage lineup that already exists in the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. I can't wait to get my hands on the Runaway. I don't have it just yet, but I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this. Now the game is currently still in closed beta with some open beta weekends here and there, so keep your eyes peeled for more from the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot in the near future. Now I love when games take advantage of things like Friday the 13th, and Warframe actually took great advantage of that with their 10th update, Shadows of the Dead, last Friday the 13th. What they did was they added 2 new Warframes, which include the Necros, the first Necromancer, and the Mage Prime, which is an Excalibur and Frost Prime to the is the newest elite. And they also added a new survival mode, which deploys you onto ships and raid oxygen caches and distract enemies. You've also got duels that have been expanded to include 1v1 and 2v2 conclaves all throughout the solar map. So pretty cool stuff where you can challenge your friends, or basically you can challenge people that you don't even know. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Now you've also got some other features that came with this brand new update, and that's a new Sentinel, a new tile set, new weapons, a new boss, as well as the Grenier settlement has been expanded. So there's now 18 new mod cards, as well as the addition of the Zen Garden for the Clan Dojo. So pretty amazing. This game is now 4 million players strong and still growing every single day. If you have not tried out Warframe, I highly recommend you give this game a try. Fast and furious, really, really fun, great in and out whenever you want. So either way, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to let Jelena take us home. So thanks for watching.
Alright guys, that's all for this week, but for more info on all these titles, head on over to MMODen.com. Also, remember to comment on this and other MMODen Weekly videos and earn a chance to win one of our 5 weekly prizes given out each and every Monday. For now, this is Jelena Jensen for MMODen. Until next time, pathetic balls, and thanks for watching.